Beautiful people, how are you all doing? Yes, I hope your day is going on well. So I have a story to share, right? This story you may have heard something similar, right? Have you ever heard a situation whereby a man living abroad, whether living in the Europe, living in America or in Canada or wherever, and decided to reunite with his family by bringing them over because nobody would want to live by themselves forever, like just be by yourself and all you do is visit. Nobody want to do that, right? Then you bring them to you, and after many years the woman will now divorce the man. And like we all know, women mostly get custody, maybe full or part custody, like maybe 50%, but most times they get more like 100%, 80%, especially if the man is working, is not always home. Now, when the woman gets custody, if they have a house that the man bought, they may want the woman to remain in the house because she's going to have the children, and then the man would look for where to stay. But in some cases, if they like in cases where they don't have a house of their own and they are renting an apartment, the man is still going to be the one to live, and the woman would be there with her children unless she decides to move. So now people would say, "Oh, this woman is wicked. This man brought her from Nigeria, from Ghana, from wherever, to America, to England, to Canada, to France, to Germany, to Italy, and all of that." Everybody would just start saying, "Oh, women are wicked. Oh, can you imagine? Why would she do that to the man?" Yes, it is not fair. Yes, to do that to a man that brings you abroad. But have you people ever sat down to think about what that woman may have been going through in the hands of that man? Have you people ever thought about that? Because left for me, a woman with her right sense will just wake up one day and say, "I want to divorce this man. I want to take his house. I want to take his money. I want to take his children. I want him to be paying me child support." Have you people thought about that? Hmm. Do you know what that woman may have been going through? Do you know the things, the emotional stress that man may have been causing her? Do you know how that man has been doing to her financially? I have bundles of experiences, like bundles. I have a story where a man took a girl to Germany, or a lady, he married her and took her to Germany. He made her a baby making machine. She didn't know why. Every year, pum, 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 all the child benefit the man was taking. Her benefit the man was taking. Because if you live in Germany, you're a full-time housewife, the government will pay you for caring for your baby. And of course, that's reasonable enough because you're a full-time housewife. Your husband is paying the bills. He would not give you money for your personal needs. And everybody agrees. Once a child is over 12, they need one or two things for themselves. Let alone a full-grown woman, an adult. You will now bring her to one country and leave her in the house and think because you pay the bills, you provide feeding money and all of that, as such she don't need her own money. And the feeding money you would give her, we all know that most times the feeding money that our husbands give to us is not enough for us. We add our money when we go to the stores. So now this man was taking that money. He was making her a baby making machine, because the more babies you have, the more money you get. The woman didn't know why. For 5 years she had 5 children. She didn't know. And the bad thing, the man was not always home. He was working, working. All she does is take care of the children by herself, like a single mother. She cooks by herself. She cleans the house by herself. And then she's supposed to pay her conjugal dues, right? At the end of the day, she doesn't have a husband because this man only comes home at night to eat and sleep. No partner to communicate with. When you're stressed out, nobody to share your worries with. Nobody to even say, "Ah, only I'm tired," or "I've been stressed out. These kids, they've been stressing me," because he's never home. You just live like you're a single mother. But the difference is that there's a man that comes at night to sleep with you on the bed and eat your food. You're supposed to serve him, take the plate away when he finished eating, because you're a full-time housewife. Then the time that this man would have vacation, if his vacation is starting tomorrow, he's leaving tonight, going to Nigeria. He's not going with his wife and his children. He's going alone. What are you doing? Oh, I'm doing one or two. Or I'm building a house. Or this and that. The only time you have off work, what is your wife supposed to be? Your housekeeper, your nanny, your cook, your cleaner, your errand woman. And this vacation, you don't think, okay, let's go together so that I can spend time with my wife since I won't be working and there will be people to take care of the children. If we go to Africa, we know how that is. Your mother, the woman's mother can come around and the husband and wife will have time for themselves since they don't usually have such time in the place where they live. You don't think that's necessary. Then you do this for years and that woman gets exhausted. And now when the woman now later realize that, oh, they're even paying and she talks about it. Oh, they started advising you. Oh, do you know that that's severe abuse? And if the woman feels she's exhausted, she can't take it again. Oh, don't kind of reach abroad. She don't get her citizenship. Then she says she not marry again. And she knows if she divorce the man, she don't hear the story. Now she go get everything. Now make she divorce the man. The same thing with people living. Like everywhere, it happens. Different things happen. Okay, like this story that happened in Germany is different from different stories. Some of them, the men bring the women, they just don't get involved with the lives of these women and their children. They work. If they have free time, they go spend it with other women outside. See, before they will say when the man is cheating, maybe the wife is not taking care of herself. You will see a woman taking very good care of herself, looking far younger than her age. Packaging, always getting her hair done, her nails, her lashes. She's always taking shower, using nice deodorant and perfumes, and dressing nice. But the man all the day has to see him. Because why? If he goes for work, boom, he's hanging out with women. He comes home to sleep. He claims that, oh, work, there was traffic, or somebody did not, my relief did not come on time, or I had to do a double shift, and all of that, making excuses. And possibly this woman has been finding out that that's not what is happening. She may have been knowing from one way or the other, checking his phone, or she may have caught him one way, one way or the other. This word is a small word. Then at the end of the day, she says, oh, I can't take this anymore. I can't go through this anymore. Maybe she realized that it's like I'm being used. I'm just like a baby making machine and a housekeeper, and I can't do this anymore. And she decides to divorce the man. Or especially when this happens and the man is not sorry. When he's supposed to be sorry, he's rather claiming that he's a man and insinuating that they're advising you. Oh, who they advise you? Be like outside there, your eye. Be like you want to be single mother. And the woman feels like, really? No, I can't take this. And she divorces him. And people will come and say, oh, the man carry her go abroad. And so as soon as she get her citizenship, she divorced the man. Make una they take una time, they find out what happened. What has this woman been enduring? What has she been going through? Before una go, they make una conclusions. Because story many, I've seen. But I just to make I share this with you. Okay. Anyways, if this is your first time coming across this channel, please don't just go like that. Oh, hit on the follow button and join the royal family. I'll see you again on my next one. Until then, stay blessed.